so many, so many memories of Jax coming back to me just, through every second and everything. Like Jax is one of the first people I met, when I came to Atlanta. Like I vividly remember coming on campus and Jackson's Flux being in front of the library, and I remember I guess I had these ski goggles on, right. So like hip hop alike seeing each other, right. So Jackson Flux just kind of gave me the what's up nod, like we must be into the same type of music, and so that's how we kind of first befriended each other and whatnot. It just started just like that. I seen him on campus, I was on campus, and I guess we had a quick music conversation and whatnot, and that was my freshman year of school. And I guess right after my freshman year, I'll never forget it. I was on the bus one day, and Jax was on the bus, and we hadn't seen each other in a minute. It was during the summertime, and he was like, I was like, what you got going on? And he's like, I'm about to start working for this guy named Marco. He got this new pita shop that's about to open up on campus. And I was like, word, is he hiring? What's going on? I think I just got fired from the movie theater or something. And Jax was like, yo, go holler at him. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So I think I went right from there to go over to the old shop Marco had on Ponce. And I was like, what's up? I just seen Jax. He said you opened it up. So Marco was like, cool, yeah, it's whatever. You got it. He was on, Marco be hype on, Blue be hype on light-skinned people, so he was hype on that. I think that's why he gave me the job. He didn't really know me from nowhere. So make a long story short, Jax was the manager of the pita shop when we opened up on campus. Okay. Right across the street from the library at the time. It was me, Jax, and Jax also hired Spice. That's how me and Spice originally met. So just those days alone, man, like it was a time of my life, just the experience, in itself was a great one. We basically was in a pita shop, the three of us and Ingrid, and we just used to bug out and sell pitas and be on the campus, and that was like right when I first started my mixtape grind on CAU campus. And Jackson's just one of those people, like everybody here can attest to, that his energy and his positivity in life is just it's like no other. And I remember the early. See, I go back with Jax. I remember the early Sweatbox days, or the original Sweatbox in the West End. The crib upstairs with the cats downstairs, and and Flux. Correct me if I'm wrong, but see, I remember that before it was Binkis, it was Boomkosh.
Right.
It was Boomkosh first.
So Boomkosh, fill us in on the Boomkosh. Yeah, Spice brought Boomkosh.
Spice brought Boomkosh. See,
and then Jax was like,
yo,
I'm gonna come up with my own.
Yeah, because the Kosh was like when the ball would go in and everything. I remember we used to be me, my man Rubix, and Mike Moore. Me, Rubix, and Mike Moore started living together. We got a crib out in Lindbergh area,
Dina
Drive, and Jackson and Flux. We used to always be in the crib. I remember Friday nights after the pita shop, we would all come to the crib, sit there and play NBA Live. Spice was on the game, and it would be Boomkosh, and then we would bug out, and then Boomkosh turned into Binkis, and then, there you have it, like, history was made, and, in the A, I've been a part of a lot of historical things, but, that Binkis is my original family, what I'm saying? I always live up to that. Every time I see Jax, he always told me how proud of me he was, and, it's just, the memories go so deep, man. We had so many good years together, and as far as rock steady, going up, performing at Rock Steady for the first.
That is true.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too, man.
So many things.
Tell us about the Rock Steady thing, man.
Barbito connection.
Yeah, I was from Barbito. I forgot about that. Yeah.
For us winning that demo battle, like we won the demo battle for like 2 months straight. He just retired our joint. Wow. He was like, yo, I want y'all to come up here and do Rock Steady. First we went up there for like New Yorkers.
What's that, like the 27th anniversary of Rock Steady?
It was the
23rd.
It was in like, when was that, 99?
2000. Wow.
He was like, they cut our time shorter.
Then we used the acetate. Wasn't we using
Yeah.
Right, and then
the dub plates.
Dub plates.
I'm saying, and then to put the icing and the cherry on top, we're on our way. Drama gets a flight. I think you went AirTran or something. Okay. He gets to New York first. We get stuck in Detroit for like 12 hours, right? Hungry, no food. Right. So we call. By the time we touch down, Flux's father, who passed away a while ago too. Rest in peace. His Spalding's mom, I think, came and picked me and Flux up.
Picked
everybody up. Dropped Jacks
it was
off.
like 12 in the morning.
Right. And this dude done ate.
Oh yeah.
all kind of stuff, chilling.
I was with the family and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got up at 8:30 in the morning and bounced.
Right, and when, mind you, we got there, by the time we laid down, it was going on 6 o'clock.
Right.
So we were right back up and at 'em. Then we get to by the time we get to Rock Steady, the dude, Crazy Leg. Crazy Leg sees me, and he's like, "You sure you're supposed to be with them?" You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I guess he didn't know who I was or whatever, man. He's like, "Nah, you know, he's on me, you know, woo." So, you know, that was a cool experience, man. And I enjoyed that, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was real.
Word.
I remember one of the first songs, real songs I was ever a part of was a song that we did through the Peter Shop, just bugging out, called Shorties Be Coming Through. And it was I did this cuts. Jax was on there with Mike Rahman.
It was Mike, Jax, Spice, me, Rubik's, and Safa.
And Safa was singing on the song. And it was just like, you know, that song to me like brings back those memories, like, you know what I mean, like it was just good times, man. You know, we did it for the love, and I mean still to this day do it for the love, and you know, just being up here, like I remember coming up here at 2 a.m. in the morning, bringing turntables, crates, mixer, like bringing all that stuff, and you know, I mean, that was BINKIS RECS family, so you know.